If you're like most people, you think of your tax refund as a gift of spring, or even a forced savings account. But a big tax refund is not necessarily a good thing. We'll use a visual aid to explain why. Say you make 36 Peeps a year, and say you have a third of those Peeps taken from your paychecks for your taxes. That withholding is an estimate of the taxes you'll owe. It's a number you choose on your W-4 form, where you also calculate your allowances, which are basically your dependents, as well as any deductions you will take come tax time, like owning a house or paying interest on school loans. The more allowances and deductions you claim, the less is taken out of your paycheck. Fast forward to tax time, and you've paid those 12 Peeps in taxes. You fill out your tax forms, do all the math, and it turns out you get 6 Peeps back. Yeah! But wait, you shouldn't celebrate yet.
Huh?
And here's why. Back at the beginning of the year when you withheld those 6 extra Peeps, you basically lent them to the government until tax season. But the government pays you back without interest. If you held on to those Peeps from the get-go, they could have been growing money in a savings account. Even a little interest is better than nothing. Or you could have been investing that money and reaping returns in the stock market. And speaking of interest, if you were planning to pay down your credit card bill with your big old tax refund, that debt has been collecting interest while you paid the minimum amount owed all year. If you just took home half a Peep more every month and applied that to your debt, you'd pay it off faster. So how do you fix this? Stay up to date and accurate on your withholding estimate. Talk to a tax professional to help you figure out how many withholding allowances to take. You can change your W-4 at any time with the payroll department at your workplace. And the IRS has an online withholding calculator you can use to make sure you're not withholding too much. But don't underdo it either. Then you'd owe taxes and maybe even a penalty for not withholding enough. The bottom line? Pay the government exactly what you owe, or as close to it as possible, when you owe it. Then, take home the rest.